Всем привет, ребята, с вами Вито, и сегодня я расскажу вам об этой замечательной БМВ Е30, которую я оживлял. Этот автомобиль моего друга, и, значит, проблема была в следующем, то есть, когда мой друг ее купил, автомобиль звучал просто как дизель, в нем стоит установлен М10 двигатель, 4-цилиндровый бензин и с механической коробкой передач. И, значит, проблема в том была, что когда запускаешь автомобиль просто не, то есть нормально не работает. То есть он работает нормально, но он просто очень громкий и работает как дизель. И поэтому я потом снял клапанную крышку и видел там то, что очень редко масло менялось, и там просто поврежден распредвал и также рокера. Поэтому мой друг нашел хорошую, то есть в хорошем состоянии головку, и поэтому в этом видео вы увидите оживление мертвеца.
Nice. I get like 30 miles per gallon. It isn't that.
Yeah, I mean it's a 4-cylinder. It's a good, it's good gas, I'm sure.
I don't think 30 gallons is even 30 miles per gallon is even factory.
Yeah.
I think it was less than that.
Oh, okay, you got that off.
Yep,
That's good. All right,
It was
perfect.
a pain, but
Yeah, it is probably the bottom bolts.
most
Yeah,
people take
nuts.
the whole fuel rail out, but I was like, you'll make it easier, and I got around it. Got all the spark plugs out, wires,
Alright,
radiator
yeah, cool.
hoses.
Yeah, it's okay, give it some time. Yeah, sounds like a diesel. Sounds like my car.
I told him, no, it's normal. No, it's not normal. I know what it should be.
Yep.
Yeah. All right, we're gonna take this cover off now.
Bolts?
These ones?
Yeah.
Are 10. You need a socket though.
I'm writing all of
All the bolts are removed. Now we can pop this valve cover. I mean, this timing cover. There you go. It just comes off. There's your chain. Now we can line up the marks.
So the shop told me, got the fan clutch, still had it, that issue. Fan clutch, put on the thermostat, put everything back, still had the problem. I had to take the fan clutch, the thermostat, and put a water pump.
Oh, everything.
So I had to do it.
Yeah, so this should be easy, but now let's align this cylinder head.
Yep.
And it's a good thing you removed the all this stuff, the manifolds. These are loosened up, but we're gonna leave this in place because we're gonna pull the head off with this stuff. We're just gonna make sure that everything else, all the hoses are disconnected. Like this hose, I guess. Yeah, all the other ones. I'm gonna probably wiggle the head once it's loose, and then you can pull this off or to the side.
Yep. Yeah, because that's what the whole
Alright,
point
cool.
of this is not to take everything.
Yeah, that's right. You're right. So we can do that.
Really easy.
All right, let's align these marks now. You won't really see it on that side. I'll show you where the marks are. You gotta look at the crankshaft.
Oh, right.
Alright guys, so there's the OT mark right there. You have to, there's a notch right there on the harmonic balancer, and there's OT mark too, and it lines up with this guy. These rockers have to be moving free, so the lobes, the camshaft lobes, should not be pressing on them. And then we have this zip tied, and also what we're gonna do, we're gonna mark the chain to the sprocket.
A few moments later.
The timing chain is all marked up. Right there. Now I'm gonna pull this bolt for the tensioner. Yeah. Some oil. Spring. Now we're gonna pull these bolts.
Ziplocs real quick.
Yeah. Oh. I thought that this was also part of the head. But yeah, if this is just the head, then it should be good.
Yeah.
Alright, we can start loosening the cylinder head bolts now. And that should be all good. Then when you're loosening the head bolts, start from the outside to the inside as far as the loosening sequence.
I found I have the Haynes manual, by the way.
Yeah.
PDF.
Yeah, sometimes the Haynes manuals are nice, actually.
It's kind of hard to read, like figure out the chain. It doesn't say Haynes. It's
Oh,
like,
it doesn't say
it's
that.
just because.
Wow, even the bolts themselves are like so gunked up. Alright, so yeah, all the bolts are out. This one is staying in. And then let's make sure. So I'm gonna probably lift it up, and then you're gonna jiggle off that intake manifold. Saving old school cars.
I have just enough space. Okay.
You see the coolant.
Yep. That's alright. That's alright. You can just
Look at. Hang on.
I can't
You're
do
off.
it anymore. Yeah.
Alright, you good. Yay!
Hey.
She's out. Look at that. Looks so nice over here.
How is
Looks pretty good.
Oh,
Not bad.
cylinders don't look that bad.
Yeah. I don't know. I can't tell. I don't think it's ever been off, you know, the
Yeah.
cylinder head. Because it has brand like original OEM BMW the head gasket.
Oh, head good.
Yeah. There's your engine. No, that's transmission stamping right there. That's pretty cool.
I think.
Right.
Turbo noises.
We like to hear that engine roar.
I'm still thinking. I'm looking into it. Just as you can't do anything for the tuning except mechanical.
Let's see, so this was the end. It's hard to say. I mean, it doesn't really look like it's cracked. Yeah, all right. Well, let's go ahead, clean that block.
I'm happy with that.
Clean the block. So this is the new head that's gonna go on. And this is the old one that was pulled off. And swap this one over. It's oil line, and there's washers over there too. Just one, yeah. And I'm gonna swap this hose, this coolant hose, into this one, and also the distributor right here needs to be swapped. Before I transfer it though, actually, you can see some pitting, but this head was like kind of like refurbished, so I'm gonna put the copper paste right here, so it's gonna help it to not corrode. It's really good stuff. Gonna put it there.
A few moments later.
Alright, so these marks are aligned, same as the old ones. So now I can pull this whole housing assembly off, install it here. We have a new gasket too. You know, some oil. It did stay with that thing, so I think that's good. We can actually save it up. Yeah, they didn't give us the gasket, so yeah. Alright.
I mean, if the water pump gasket was like $1.50.
Yeah.
Would be expensive.
Alright. Alright, so it's the condition. It's pretty good. Still cleaned up cylinder head. I'm sorry, I mean the block surface. Looks good. Alright guys, so we're about to be ready to install this brand new head gasket. All this surface was all cleaned up. The only thing is, what we're supposed to do is grab some oil and oil up those two cylinders. The ones that are actually on the bottom, that center. Those are the ones we have to do, which we're gonna do before installing the head gasket. And in the meantime, I'm probably gonna start working on that water pump. Probably change that water pump really quick. First, remove this belt, remove the pulley. And quick comparison, this is these are the old gaskets, and show you how bad they are. See, they're not flexible at all anymore. Oh yeah, probably let them soak a little bit.
Oh yeah.
And then
Make sure to
power wash that.
got gas in it.
Yeah. Does it?
I think it should.
You wanna check? Open up, check.
Oh yeah.
Does? Cool. Yeah, it will take a little while probably. I think this has to be turned on.
One eternity later.
Alright, took the belt off, and I actually loosened these before removing the belt, so I can take this pulley off, and then we can remove the water pump. That's okay. Something. Water pump. But yeah, this hose does not look good at all. Yes, feed this inside under.
Can't really push it.
Hang on.
Yep.
The
The
back,
back, needs to move this. I think on that side.
Oh, you mean like line? Yeah, I'm trying to make sure the head is lined up for now.
Yeah, no, that's what I'm trying to do. I'm saying the back, is the back aligned?
Yeah, it looks aligned.
Yeah.
Let me just wiggle this.
Okay.
Yeah, it's good.
So now I just
Okay, let me. Alright guys, so the head is on. We started a couple of bolts, and these we're using brand new head bolts, and we're gonna reuse the washers, but the head bolts are gonna be brand new. And also I'm using some oil on the head bolts as well. Also, don't forget about this oil line, and make sure that you blow it off and clean it. There's some holes in here for the oil circulation. It's gonna go on like so. Thanks. Alright. So after we put all this stuff back, and the tensioner rotated the engine 2 revolutions, and the timing marks line up, There's actually that that thing and the notch in the middle, and the crankshaft pulley is also lined with the notch right there.
I had to replace it.
That one?
It becomes fitting is too tight. Let me see it after you.
On hoses back on, thing clutch, and belts, air intake, double check all the fluids, top off coolant.
Oh yeah, we're gonna do that. Where is it supposed to fill up to?
Before you put the whole thing, like, well, we didn't open up the radiator, so it should be fine.
I mean, I lost a bunch though.
Oh.
Yeah.
Should be good. Gonna have to. We tightened this a little bit, so we're gonna have to pull it off to do the 30 degrees on the head after the engine is running. And everything seems to be reconnected. Coolant topped off. Hopefully she's all good.
Are you ready?
Nerve-wracking, man.
Yeah, I know.
Nerve-wracking.
If anything, just like
Shut it off, yeah.
movement, I'll turn it off. I turned it off. I'm just gonna crank it.
Okay, yeah, do it. Do it.
Now it's good.
Yeah, seems to be fine.
I'm gonna do this a few times.
Yeah, really quiet now. Hell yeah. She's running, man! She's running with a brand new head!
I am getting a little lower idle now, so you're gonna have to adjust that too.
Probably. It's gonna smoke a little bit because of, you know, we were touching all that, so.
Everything
Okay, let it run a little. How's that looking?
yeah.
Hell yeah.
I'm gonna go underneath, check if anything's
It's your pulley probably making that noise. Hear it? Probably that AC compressor, because it's a little like crooked, you know what I mean?
Yeah, that
Oh,
one.
gotcha,
When I turn off the car.
So that's good, yeah, that's your oil pressure
Yeah.
right there on the right side.
Yeah.
Seems like it's not a diesel anymore.
It's so quiet. I kind of like the diesel sound.
Clack, 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 clack. Yeah, you can start. You can listen to mine. I'll start it for you. So far it's just smoke because it's burning off all the junk and oil. Everything else seems to be good. No leaks. Water pump brand new. All good. Alright, so the engine is hot. I'm pulling this valve cover off. And good here. So I'm going to retighten all these bolts now. 25 degrees. So I'm going to start from the middle. We're gonna start it again. Neutral. She's running good. Alright guys, so I already changed. That's it for this video. You know, it took us probably like what, maybe 7-8 hours or so to do all this job, plus the water pump and all that. So and then yeah, I mean, on this car it's not that bad of a job. It's a 4-cylinder, so it's a lot easier. And yeah, you guys saw it was running, and then I'm gonna let you listen how it, you know, this car was running before that. It was actually pretty horrible. It sounded like a diesel. So right now, actually, yeah, it's okay. Give it some time. Yeah, it sounds like a diesel. Sounds like my car.
I told him, no, it's normal, no, it's not.
It's all good. So that's it for this video. I'm just gonna quickly walk around, show you this car. It's actually in pretty nice shape. So BMW is all happy now.